Hello everyone, my name is Swapnil and welcome back to Collegedunia. Right now we're here at SRM Sonepat and I've spent a whole day, met a lot of students, met a lot of faculty members. I also met the Vice Chancellor, the directors, and now I'm sitting with a very special person. His name is Professor V. Samuel Raj and he is the registrar and academic at SRM Sonepat. I want to understand his work. I want to understand his inspirations as well. But first, let's get to know him.
Hi everybody, this is Professor V. Samuel Raj. I am working as a registrar at SRM University, Delhi NCR, Sonepat. In addition to registrar, I am working as the Dean Academic Affairs, who is taking care of all the academic affairs at the university and heading the academics. In addition to this, I am the Director of Research and Development at SRM University, Delhi NCR, Sonepat. You may be very interested to hear that we have a very special research center which is focusing on drug discovery against the neglected diseases like malaria, Kala-Azar and the bacterial diseases. This center is a unique center in the whole country. Inside the university, the center's name is called as C4D. That means Center for Drug Design, Discovery and Development. And there are so many research activities are happening in this particular research center, and we have PhD scholars and other scientists who are working in this particular center focusing on the infectious diseases, which is the need of the hour.
I really want to talk more about your research work. Before I talk about SRM Sonepat or the C4D, I want to know something about you. You've been in and around scientists and you've been a researcher all your life. How many years has it been now for you since you've been working in this field of research?
I have started my PhD from Banaras University, Institute of Medical Sciences in 1989.
Okay.
I have completed my PhD in 1993.
Okay.
Since then, I am working on this particular research field, focusing on the infectious diseases. Afterwards, I worked in Jawaharlal Research Associate.
Yes.
For 1 year, I moved to Taiwan. I worked as a postdoctoral fellow at Academia Sinica, which is equivalent to NIH of America.
Okay.
Afterwards, I moved to Japan as a postdoctoral fellow. I worked at Chiba University, Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences. I was there about 2.5 years. From Japan, I moved to University of Pennsylvania and Thomas Jefferson University. At Thomas Jefferson University, I worked as a postdoctoral fellow for a year. And another 2 years, I moved to University of Pennsylvania and worked as a scientist as well as a postdoctoral fellow. That's where I got very good basic and foundation in my research. With that excellent knowledge and experience, I returned back to India in 2004. I worked in a pharmaceutical company, Ranbaxy, as well as Daiichi Sankyo.
Yes.
For 10 years, complete 1 decade I worked. I was working in the R&D, discovering new drugs against the infectious diseases, mainly against the bacteria. With a vast experience as a postdoctoral fellow in 3 different countries, and with the experience from R&D, I joined here. And that's the reason that I have started a new and a unique research center at SRM University, Delhi NCR. So I joined here as the Professor of Microbiology and Biotechnology and the founding director of Center for Drug Design, Discovery and Development.
Now talking about your teaching experience, you were there at University of Pennsylvania. You also tried teaching here in India, and then you were doing your PhD from JNU. How was the whole experience? A foreign institute versus an Indian institute, or a foreign teaching experience versus an Indian teaching experience. What were the main differences?
Now I could see a lot of change in India in terms of teaching, research. If you talk about 30 years back, the days I started my research in 1989 at Banaras University, we did not have so much of facilities except very few places. But now, many places have lots of research facilities. Even we talk about our own university, SRM University, we have established a lot of research facilities, center of excellences, where we promote the research, because we need to compete with the world universities, not
Right.
with Indian universities. The only way to compete is the research. Research only will keep you, as well as give you an extra mileage.
Right.
This is the main difference between the university
Yes.
and college. What's the difference between college and university?
Mm.
College also teaching and university
Yes.
also teaching.
Yes.
So what makes a big difference? The research.
The research part.
And research gives that credentials. Now we talk about Make in India, and we want to do so much of work. So how it is possible unless until you do the innovation? And this is one advantage in the university. The innovation will take place once you have the research facilities.
Right.
Without the innovation, we cannot do anything.
Yes.
And this starts at the university.
Of course. But why did you choose SRM Sonepat? Why not any other university? Because you're a man who can go across countries, and I'm sure the work you have done, it speaks for itself. Why only SRM Sonepat? Why are you here? What do you want to do?
In fact, I've been around the world. I have traveled around 20 countries. And as I said that when I worked in 4 countries and given talk on the scientific subject in at least 15 countries. Still, I get so much of invitation, including the one I got from Weizmann Institute of Science, Israel. The Nobel laureate Prof. Haryana has invited me in 2019. I delivered the talk to the elite audience of around 100 scientists. Still, I get that one. To answer your question, why SR? I worked in a pharma company also.
Yes.
I was looking for an opportunity.
Ranbaxy, right?
Ranbaxy as well as the IT sector.
Yes.
I was looking for an opportunity where I can establish the research. In fact, I approached many universities, but SRM has lots of flexibility. The management has lots of trust. SRM has built the brand with the faculty members, with the scientists, with the staff of the university.
Right.
They trust the staff, the faculty members, and they promote the faculty members as well as the staff. And they are the basic pillars of the university.
Yes.
And they respect a lot.
Yes.
That has attracted. And the atmosphere, research, the environment for teaching, the academics, the research, and other activities, extracurricular activities, the interaction with the students, that has really attracted.
Okay. If I may ask, what all universities did you reach out to? While you just said I also reached out to a lot of universities for my research center.
I don't want to name the universities.
If only if you're comfortable with.
I don't want to name the universities, but I can see the weakness over there as well as the strength over here. Number one, they used to monitor every day. This is micromanagement, which we are
Of course,
especially for the scientists. You need to give the flexibility and freedom, and that was not there. At SRM, I could see that there is no micromanagement.
But so because we are doing this whole video for the students, early on in any student's career, flexibility is a luxury. You get it over time. Initially, for a lot of students who are graduating from normal colleges, not from very good pedigree, they get micromanaged constantly. Now, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing?
Micromanagement is good for about 10 to 15% of the students. In my opinion, if you give freedom and flexibility to about 75% of the students, they will do well. Example, parents, what they do? If the parents are engineers, they insist their children
to become
an engineer. The doctors, they literally torture their children to study for the NEET. The children may be interested in something else. But also, if you talk to the students and then find their interest, they have to go for the further studies. What is their interest? And we need to train them. We need to teach them about their interest and how it can, just coincide, for the future. And we need to really support them.
Now, I want to switch to your research work now.
Please.
The first question, what are you doing with C4D? What are you currently doing? And what is your, let's say, 1 or 2 year aim? Where are you going with C4D?
At C4D, we have 2 different types of research. Number 1, which is discovering the new drugs. For discovering a new drug, It takes about 10 to 15 years.
Okay.
And it's a long process, and there are many subject experts and many departments are involved.
Okay.
And we need the support of pharmaceutical industries.
Okay.
In this regard, we have got the support from Dr. Reddy's Institute of Life Sciences,
Right.
which is part of Dr. Reddy's lab.
Yeah.
And we do the collaboration with them.
Okay.
It's wise to collaborate
Okay.
with the pharmaceutical industry.
Of course.
Because of my experience with the pharma industries, I can strongly say that for any university who want to start any drug discovery program and to begin the new drug, please join with any pharma.
So, how are Dr. Reddy Labs? Are they funding your research program? Are they funding the C4D center that you have?
They don't fund the C4D.
Okay.
But what we do is that they are working in certain aspect,
Okay.
the medicine chemistry.
Okay.
They synthesize the molecule,
Okay.
and we have excellent facility at C4D
Okay.
to screen those molecules.
Okay.
And we have signed an agreement, and accordingly that we discuss with each other and send the data. And it's a long way to go. At the second point, I was talking about the C4D, which is called as the repurposing of the drug. So what is repurposing of the drugs? Many people do not understand what is repurposing of the drug. This is not a new drug discovery. It is already there in the market, which the drugs approved by the FDA. And those drugs, they are given for some other indications. For example, cancer or some other disease. The same drugs, I'm just giving an example. The
Yes.
same drugs can be explored for other indications or other diseases. So this is called as the repurposing of the drugs.
Right.
And in this repurposing of the drugs, there is one more option is that you can do the combination. You can combine two studies and see the possibilities, how they are effective.
Do you think you can now repurpose a drug for TB or such diseases in India?
Yes.
And how much time will you be needing to do that?
It is possible to target either TB or other infectious diseases. There is an approach called as low-hanging fruit.
Okay. Yeah.
So low-hanging fruit is you don't need to invest a lot. You don't need to spend a lot of time. What you need to do is that you need to have the innovative approach. Go through the literature. Spend some time. Take the available drugs and do the combination and check against these drug-resistant pathogens. You will get success. There are many success stories in this regard.
I want to understand what kind of grants do you have here at C4D?
We have grants from the government agency,
Yes.
DBIT,
Okay.
ICMR,
Okay.
SCRB, and the other agencies, also the private agencies.
So all in all,
Pharma
in
industries.
total, what is the whole amount of grants that you've gotten into C4D up until now?
It's more than 20 crores.
Okay. And what is your vision with C4D? What are you going to do next in next 2-3 years?
Now we are aiming to write a major grant about 30 crores with the pharma industry,
Okay.
and that's the next target,
Okay.
which we have started the work, and the research work is already started.
Okay. All right. How is all of this gonna benefit a student's life who is right now studying at SRM University? How will it benefit him or her?
When I was doing my masters, I had senior friends. They were PhD scholars. In the evening as well as night, I used to go to their labs. I started supporting them, helping them in life also. That is how I have developed the research, the interest in the research.
Yes.
I could see the similar trend over here. My PhD scholars, as well as other PhD scholars, they do have the juniors.
Yeah.
Looking at them,
Right.
they are also going to the lab, talking to them, and getting the interest. Here, the students at UG as well as the PG, they are exposed to the research. This helps them to choose their career in the field of research. Now, what is happening in any university? The students are very keen to get the job very fast. Students are not interested in waiting. But I tell you one thing, the waiting is not a wasting time. It gives the other direction.
Right.
It gives a long run.
Yeah.
It gives a lot of gain. If there is no pain, there is no gain.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that when all the students should go through the pain. But who has little interest in the research also, they need to take a little bit of pain.
Because you're also a dean at academics affairs at SRM University. Why did you take up this position and what are you aiming to solve?
Academics is the main component either in the university or in a college. If the academic is not strong, the students do not prefer the college or the university. So we need to strengthen the academics. That is one of the reasons that I have taken the head of the academics, the Dean Academic Affairs at the university. If I talk about our academics over here, we have the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Faculty of Management and Commerce, Faculty of Law, Faculty of Sciences, Faculty of Humanities, and also the Institute of Hotel Management. And in the engineering, we have 6 programs. Computer Science Engineering, in fact in Computer Science Engineering, we do have that collaboration with IBM. The other engineering branches like Mechanical Engineering, Civil Engineering, Electrical Engineering, Electronics and Communication Engineering, and Biomedical Engineering. In fact, Biomedical Engineering also is one of my specialization.
Okay. I want to talk something about management now because of course everything boils down to money. I don't know why, but I could not help but notice not a lot of people here are talking about management-led courses. Now, for an average BBA guy or an MBA guy, if you could give me an example, how are you gonna better their academic affairs here?
The advantage of the management department at SRM University, Delhi NCR, it has a very good leadership, excellent faculty members, industry connected, good network in both the industries as well as other academics, international academics, and the government organization. In fact, we have many branches in the management, finance, marketing, and these students, they get exposure to the relevant fields, the relevant industries, relevant academicians. We invite the experts to give the talk, and we give them the research methodology. And many other events are conducted in the Faculty of Management. This is one reason that our Faculty of Management is one of the top management school in the country.
Perfect. I think that exactly sums up the answer to my question that I asked earlier. Okay, my final question now. Being a dean at Academic Affairs, being the director of C4D, what is your next 2 to 3 year vision here at SRM Sonepat? What do you want to do, sir?
Very recently, we got the accreditation from NAC. They've given the accreditation of A+. And we want to get the program-specific accreditation like NBA and other international accreditation also. In my opinion, the accreditation alone is not enough. We need to strengthen the academics, the best faculty members. And we are planning to get even the faculty members from other countries. We want to create a conducive environment where there is a healthy competition, where we can bring the best minds all over the world to teach our students. Our students, they get the mileage. We want to promote the academic excellence in the university, experiential learning, live projects, compete with not only the top institutions of our country, but even to compete with other world-class institutions like Harvard, MIT, Oxford.
I think we're done with all the questions, and this whole video was a very insightful conversation on what Professor Samuel has in his pocket right now and what he needs to offer, he wants to offer to the students and even to the SRM group of institutes. If you want to learn more details about SRM Sonepat, or if you want to learn more details about Sir's work, leave a comment below. Tell me whatever you want to know more. I will get in touch with Sir. I will come back, or probably I'll invite him to our office. We'll do another video together, and we'll be back with another interesting video. Till then, this is me, Swapnil, signing off. But before I go, like, share and subscribe this video. Come on, why are you so lazy? Just share our channel, share this video, subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon. See you in the next video. This is Swapnil signing off. Bye.